I'm Alex and this is Justin, and we've taken time out of our working lives in Sydney to travel to some of Australia's most remote and beautiful places in our modified four-wheel drive, and we're filming our adventure along the way.
This week's episode, we ride bikes, meet a quokka, wear buckets on our head, pull things out of the car and explore the best of Perth. So this is the Whalers Tunnel in Fremantle.
Yeah.
Built by convicts to drag whales.
Built by the whaling company.
No, it was built by convicts, government.
Okay. I didn't read it.
Professional advice. To drag whales from the boats into Yale City.
Yale.
Anything?
Why are we in Fremantle?
Why are we in Fremantle?
Yeah.
Oh no.
We are having a few days out of the tent during the school holidays. During the school holidays, found a nice little Airbnb in Fremantle. So we're going to explore the city. We'll be at Rottnest Island, watch some cricket, and have a bit more of a normal life for a week or two. So far, it's meant plenty of us lying on the sofa.
Yeah. Very European.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, madame. Je m'appelle Justin. Comment t'appelles-tu?
Good, congratulations, you can speak year 3 French.
That's pretty good for Australian. Packing your bags, Alex?
I am.
Where are you off to?
Rottnest Island.
We're off.
Oh.
Go see some quokkas. Ride, swim.
Cycle. Fun, fun, fun. Rotto, here we come.
Barely even breaking a sweat. So fit. How's my hair look? Beautiful.
It's coming by.
Toured the Rottnest.
We're at the end, the tip. Is it south?
West end.
We're at the west end.
And there's no plays here.
Oh, plenty of flies. Got a chocolate milkshake. Justin's going for another coffee. And we're going to go try and find some fur seals. Oh god, these flies really are quite intense. Try and find some fur seals because the sign said fur seals this way.
How's the seal colony, Alex?
Well, I saw 4 seals and 10 snorkelers. Does that count as a colony?
Yep. Was it a kiss from a rose?
I don't understand. Is that like a music reference?
Yeah.
Did seals sing Kiss for a Rose? Yeah, I'm just going to say yes because I don't know what else to say. So we're now walking.
Hey ho.
Stop taking the piss out of me. We're now walking to the tip, the west tip.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's that.
No, we're going to West End.
West End.
Yeah. So we just had way too much food.
Fish and chips for me, pizza for Justin, maybe a pint.
Yeah.
Feeling it in the stomach, that's for sure.
It's freaking hot.
We're off to find a beach without thousands of people and I think we might fail.
I feel like WA is hot.
I agree.
Yeah. Seems Alex is now riding down a different street to me. She's riding down Struggle Street. Come on.
My legs do not want to go anymore.
You can do it. You can hear that bloke's helicopter flying off his boat in the background. Oh. I'm going snorkeling. And it's not. Where else but Queensland?
What?
Queensland song.
We're not in Queensland. We're in W. How do you do that?
I don't know.
That's more W, isn't it?
I feel like you're like a kid. If I just leave you there, you'll tire.
You're such a meanie. That was quite a good catch.
Not as good as me.
You found... Who's a big kid?
What time is it, Alex?
Time for wine.
It's wine time.
The cheapest they have. How's the wine going?
My goblet is full.
Good, we've got a ferry to catch in like 0 minutes time. So one thing you have to do when you're staying in an Airbnb is take the time to clean. Stage 1, empty the car out.
Move a heap of shit to another place to move it back into the same place.
Justin doesn't sound very impressed about moving the car out. Moving the car out, the stuff out. Whew, it's hot in Perth. We are taking the opportunity of having a house with Wi-Fi, although Wi-Fi is pretty dodgy, and a desk to start planning where we're going to go next. Got the map out, got the guidebook, got the internet, and Justin's just sat there topless watching some TV. Yep. And we are exploring. We are currently in the CBD, Elizabeth Quay, and Justin's planned this afternoon, so what we're doing?
Going to the cricket.
Okay, I planned that bit of this afternoon.
We're walking.
We're going to our first live sporting event since COVID. Our first any event. We are slowly making our way towards the stadium. We're in Queen's Park.
There's a swan.
There's a swan, and we're near the old cricket, the Quokka.
We are.
Looking forward to a pint and some food. Music.
It's weird. Time.
Time to the pub. We're a tad early for the cricket, so a few beers, skewies,
Booze.
some skewies and some food before
Norman.
cricket time. How's the heat? Oh, the Brisbane heat. In a scorching. One of our last tasks in Perth, is Justin has bought new suspension, so we just need to fit it. So Western Australia is doing its best to overtake South Australia on having the world's friendliest people. We were just out on the street working on the car, and the neighbour, or the guy that owns the house next door to where we're staying, offered us his driveway and any tools we want and a jack. So now we're on some flat ground with a tree for some shade, and we're not on the road. Thanks, absolute legend. He was called Justin as well, apparently.
Justin's are just good people.
Yeah, they're good people. So tell me, what are we having to do?
Pull this out, put new one in. So we're gonna disconnect the bottom shocky, disconnect the sway bar, probably put a jack off this bump stop, push this down, pop the spring out, pop new spring in.
New spring is much stiffer, so I imagine will pop less easy.
No, it'll go in fine.
Famous last words.
Fat ass isn't enough.
And the word Justin just used earlier is, and they'll just pop out. He's a very optimistic mechanic.
You're cruising for a bit.
And then in a minute he'll start throwing screwdrivers on the floor in disgust. I'm sure your ass is fat enough. I've put you on too big a diet.
A real mechanic would have a set of spring compressors.
Oh, so close. So one's out. Hopefully a new one will go in just as easy as that one came out. I doubt it though. Oh.
The real MVP award of the day goes to Alex. He's
MVP?
Yeah, most valuable player. Discovered her passion and dream for working on cars in 40-degree heat.
I pay for this shit. Why are we doing it ourselves?
It's fun. You like to have fun.
We just missed a great morning of cricket as well.
Oh well. Hey, mate, we're walking in a harbour.
It's our final
Sunny.
night in our Airbnb.
Yep.
And in Perth, because you can't really camp in Perth and Fremantle very easily. And I'm being blinded by the sun. And everyone's looking at me really weirdly because I've got my GoPro out.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
But it's a pretty good evening to end it on.
Stunning.
Looking forward to your second feature of the day and your 10th since you've been in Perth?
I like pizza. It's a whole meal.
You will notice that this has been trimmed and this has been trimmed. So it's definitely a successful visit to Fremantle.
They polished a turd.
They have.
Thank you for watching. Join us next week as we explore the forest of the southwest region of WA. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit that like and subscribe button.